welcome to day 25 of 1,000 in my series, Cube to Builder. Alright, hello. It is day 25. The challenge for day 25, I'm going to look through the comments. I'll show images of any recommendations that I have gotten right here. So I'm going to go do that. I will be back in a second. Alright, I have looked through the comments. The thing I will be building is a chessboard with all of its pieces. Commented by this person. I don't know how to say their name. I am sorry. But yeah, that is what I will be building over the next week. I'm going to start with the very basic of the board, like basics of the board, and then maybe the king or queen piece. Or actually, I might do the rook piece first. And what I want to do is just make a square for the board, and then the one piece that I will then make. But I will see you while I am creating. Right. Hello. Currently I am just making the chessboard, as I had mentioned earlier. I'm quite content with it. I might remake it like later down the line in the week, but for now it's good enough. I was trying to figure out how to bevel the edges, which I really wanted to do, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm going to slowly try and like do other stuff for this build over the next week and focus on like one piece at a time or like two pieces at a time. But yeah, I'm going to play music from now for a little bit. I will be back when that is over. just here to talk a little bit. Currently I am getting to the point where I'm making the piece. This was probably my favorite part of doing this build so far. But yeah, I'm making the rook right now, I believe. It was the first piece that I made, obviously. I was trying to figure out how I could just inset or undo certain faces, but I couldn't figure it out, so I just deleted the face on top and deleted a few of the side faces, and then made a face from the edges around it. And that worked well enough that I'm happy with it. But I'm going to continue to play the music, and it will, and I'll be back later. So see you in a bit. Hello, I am back again. Near to the end of this clip, I will, come in person and I will put it in the corner, like the rest of this clip in the corner. I believe what I'm doing is just, trying to figure out a way to extend the queen in a way that doesn't look ridiculous. Because I just took the rook model and then changed it around a little bit to make it into the queen. And that was pretty much all I did for the queen, other than adding a few more like vertices and whatnot, a few more edges. But yeah, I will be back in person in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I finished the chessboard. Well, not finished, but like, I did what I wanted to do for the day. I made the rook piece, the queen piece, and then the two halves of a chessboard the bottom and the top so that I can maybe put pieces inside or something. I don't know. But I did that. And I'm going to make it blue versus red chess pieces, because if you make something too black in Blender, it'll break, and if you make something too white in Blender, it'll break. So I need to like not use black and white pieces. Otherwise it will break the render. So I'm using blue and red. The way that I did the pieces was I just took a cylinder and messed around with it until it looked nice. And then the way I did the board was I took a plane, extended it upwards, and then made holes in it using cubes. However, I might change the board, honestly, in the finished product. Like, I might just build the board into the table that's already in my cabin. I don't really know. But, yeah, this is the end of day 25. So I will see you tomorrow on day 26. Have a good morning, midday, or night, depending on where you live.